Hey, it's John again, playing Immaculate Grid, going for low time, low rarity, and playing grid number 540 this morning. This is one we'll dedicate to Jeff Bagwell and Duke Snyder, who both had 540 career slugging percentages. Snyder actually hit a couple teams towards the end of his career, Mets and Giants, in addition to the Dodgers. Bagwell, of course, hits his whole career with the Astros. Both hit over 300 home runs, actually over 400, I think, for both. So we'll see if we can make one of them work. I'm gonna share my screen and hit refresh, hit go, and away we go. All right. Well, I don't think either of them will work for any of this. So we're gonna go Granky. And let's see here. Let's go Grozlonic. Works for both these teams. Salvador Perez. Figure he'll be pretty popular. Get Ben Sheets in here for the A's and Brewers. And A's and Cubs. How about Jason Kendall? Less than 1%, huh? And let's see. Oh, a catcher, Terry Steinbach. Jason Kendall also would have worked. Let's go Willie Adames. I'm gonna miss him. I don't think he's resigning with the Brewers, but he's been amazing. Let's see. Jeff Blauser was a shortstop for a little while, 2%. And then this is kind of an interesting one. Lyons. Steve Lyons. Right at a minute. I think I was right at a minute. 431 people work. IKF with the highest rated one there. That's an interesting one. So Lions took 3%. I know Cap Anson hits every position too. I want to say Bullet Rogan played, I think I had this. He played a game at catcher, but I don't think any games at shortstop. Um, Man, it's a funky one. We'll see how that goes. All right. We'll do a stop, reset, stop share, and reshare. And find that grid. Hit refresh on it. And away we go. All right. I'm going to knock out Jamie Wright. Works for both these teams. Goes less than 0.1. Kansas City catcher. How do we feel about Pat Borders? 0.5. Oh, you know who else would have worked is the other Ryan Braun. I think he was a catcher. No, wait, was he catcher or pitcher? Now I'm forgetting. I think he might have been a catcher though. But the other Ryan Braun, who was a rookie right around the same time, I think. Obviously didn't play as long. Only played a couple of years. Anyway, A's for catcher. Jamie Foxx works. He started as a catcher. Mickey Cochran, of course, works. I should really know some catchers from my dad's day with the Kansas City A's in the 50s and 60s, but I really don't. Gene Tennis, of course, will work. I'm gonna go Keith Ginter over here. He's usually pretty good for a low score. Um, yeah, I mean, Steinbeck takes you through 96. He has a big 96 year, by the way. Terry Steinbeck hit 35 home runs, I think, in 1996 for the A's, who had a bunch of good power hitters. They had McGuire hit 52, I think. And then you get Geronimo Barroa with like 36, Steinbeck with 35. And then you also have like a budding Jason Giambi with over 20, and Scott Brocious had over 20. He was still with the Athletics at that point in time. So just 1996, mid 90s baseball, man. It was different. A's weren't even that good a team, and they had five guys at over 20 home runs. Anyway, for here, I think I'm gonna go Mike Morgan. Go sub one. I go with former Jose Hernandez over here. 0.5. Let's see. Who's going to be a It's gonna be sort of a surprising Brewer. Um, for shortstop. So many people remember that Brad Miller played over there ever so briefly. Yeah, that was a nice low score. And I'm trying to close the gap in between basically Mickey Cochran and Gene Tennis for my A's catchers. Figure there's got to be someone I'm just not thinking of. Well, obviously there's people I don't. There's someone that I've heard of that I'm not thinking of. Obviously, somebody played catcher for the Philadelphia or Kansas City or Oakland A's in between the mid 30s and the mid 70s. I just don't necessarily know if I know who they were, but I gotta figure I've heard of some names. Um, collected enough baseball cards over the years, you'd think I just know some people. Um, and I'm thinking like Greg Zahn and Greg Myers are two guys that hit a lot of teams, and I should really know better because they'd be very useful for this game. I want to say Greg Myers hits like all the California teams, but I can't specifically picture him with the A's. Um, I can't really picture anyone between Steinbach uh and I guess Kendall. No, Hatteberg didn't play over there. Ramon Hernandez, that's a name. He played over there quite a bit for the A's. Stephen Vogt, of course. I think that one's going to be a bit more popular. Um, and then A's and or are the Royals and Cubs. Royals and Cubs. Royals and Cubs. Where to go with that one? Matt Stairs will work. Um, it's probably another one where there's like just a bunch of options that I just aren't coming to me. I think catch like did Girardi, Brent Maine? Like Brent Maine played for the Royals. I don't know about the Cubs. Girardi played for the Cubs. Don't know about the Royals. Scott Service was over there. I'm just in sort of a catcher mood right now. I'm just thinking of catchers. Um, don't know about maybe like Eric Young. I don't think ever played for the Royals. I'm thinking relievers. Roberto Hernandez is never a Cub. Vince Coleman is never a Cub. Tom Goodwin is never a Cub, I don't think. Lance Johnson is never a Royal. I'm gonna go with Matt Stairs for 1%. Okay, I feel okay with 1%. Um, I don't think I've come up with someone better than Jimmy Fox over at catcher, which says a lot about me that I just don't know the A's that well, but I know he came up as a catcher. He takes 1%. And rather than try to get too cute on this one, I'm going to go with Cap Hansen because I know he hits every position. Goes sub 1 for rarity 5, but there were so many options. What A's catchers should I really know that I wasn't going to come up with Burt Campaneris playing games over a catcher. Sean Murphy I could have gotten, but that would have been way more popular. Did not know John Jaso was. Oh, that's right. Luke Croy played a little bit. Could have gotten him. Izzy Molina. Oh, yeah, Billy Bean played a little catcher. Billy Bean hits a bunch of positions. Let's keep him in mind. Charlie O'Brien. I didn't actually have him with the A's. I know he hits a lot of teams. All right. That was a fun little. Did Myers work? Greg Myers did work. I was right. He did hit that California team, but I wasn't confident enough in it. So, all right. Well, we'll call it there. Thank you so much for playing along with me, and I'll try to do a little bit better about getting the grids out every day instead of get them all on the weekend. But thanks a lot for playing along with me regardless. All right now. Have a good day. Peace.